Hello YouTube, this is the X395 and welcome. Oh, sorry. I need to set up the... It's okay, we can continue, but I need to change the...
You're no fun. You stop it just before it begins.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, but I need to keep it short because of the stuff. So, hello YouTube, this is the X395 and welcome to HTZ Podcast. I'm with...
Zebero Dragness.
And...
Kiriso 39.
At least he didn't say it in French this time.
Ah, yeah.
I remember that one. Remember the 39?
39.
Yeah. Okay.
39.
Today, guys, we have a special episode. Not really a special episode, but one that mean a lot to us for a couple of reasons. Sorry about that. I just need to assure that everything is on order. So, we have a special episode today. We're gonna have White Ninja, the story of a golden fighter. What is White Ninja, the stories of a golden fighter? It's pretty simple. White Ninja, the stories of a golden fighter is a mix of superhero,
Superman.
yay, Dragon Ball, of course. Like I said, it's about every episode, so I'm not gonna mention it in the future, except if needed in this story. If it's not in the story, I will mention it. If it's in the story, I will mention it. Sailor Moon, Beyblade. Yeah, that's weird. But you will understand, it will make sense in the story. There were surprised about how much it fit in the story, Beyblade, actually.
Well, I'm more surprised about Sailor Moon.
Well, actually, not really, because remember when you read the story, it all makes sense, even though they... By the way, the story I wrote, don't look at the source material and say, oh, it doesn't respect the source material. I know it. I don't fucking care. By the way, this podcast is not family friendly. Please remember it before I say fuck. Oh, sorry. I said it again.
I think we should put it somewhere in the launch pad over there.
Yeah.
Like this.
I think it will be a recurring joke, by the way. Yeah. I'm going to say fuck. I'm going to say anything I want. So please remember, it's not family friendly. If you want to see something family friendly, now that I think about it, don't look at my story because it's fucked up.
All right, let's continue then.
Like when I talk about Freddy's...
Yeah. Pop.
And now that I think about it, White Ninja, the stories of a golden fighter, it's not better.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking dark.
Mm.
So, okay, today we're gonna have 3 subjects.
Oh.
The usual one, so I'm not gonna mention it. We talk about before the story, what happened, blah, 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 blah. Probably gonna jump in the story because I don't give a damn.
All right.
Now we're gonna talk about your subject.
Mine?
Yeah, yours. So it's gonna be superhero power. I came up with all the subject, but it's in order to make sure we talk last. So since it's your subject, you talk last.
All right.
So we're gonna start with you, Kirito 39.
Yeah.
What would be your superhero power?
To be rich.
That's not the...
Let me explain.
I know what you mean. You mean like Iron Man. Meaning he can
Batman.
He can buy any gadget he wants. Batman is the same, by the way.
I know.
No, but
like
Batman's superhero power is arguably that he's intelligent. More intelligent than normal people.
Yeah, but what I talk about is the scene. Sorry, spoiler. So
Then shut up.
well,
We don't have a beep. No, okay, sorry.
I just think that everybody saw it. So if you didn't, then it's about Which one? Justice League.
I didn't saw it.
Depend which one. I
The
didn't
first
see
one.
the Jack Snyder one. So
The first one.
I didn't saw it. Any.
But that means you're late.
yeah, you're
But-
late.
What I mean is
I
just
don't give a damn.
when Batman goes see Flash, Flash asked him, "What's your superpower?" He said, "I'm rich."
Yeah, but that's not a superpower. He's more like he has more detective skill than any of them.
Okay, so
Whatsoever.
let's say great intelligence.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the mind of okay.
On a mind of a
Yeah.
Okay. Now I guess it's my time. My superpower. Huh.
it's
Now
hard.
that I think about it, teleportation just for ease of action. If it like Nightcrawler, if you use it with martial arts, it's gonna be awesome.
But if you just want to go to the bathroom and don't want to get up,
Oh crap! I need to go to the bathroom. Ah! Okay, now your turn.
Oh, okay, and my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Hmm.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
need
dun.
to think.
Dun, 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 dun. By the way, the song you hear in the beginning while he thinks was Hero by Skillet. Wow, that took so little
There's so-
time.
There's so much.
I was
hero.
debating on taking Hero from Skillet or Hero from Nickelback
Hey,
or
I-
Superman by Dogtree.
I have one for you.
What?
Breathe underwater.
Like
You can't.
I need wait.
Like Aquaman.
That's it. Aquaman.
Oh, okay,
Or-
Aquaman superpower.
Or if
Okay.
you choose your side, Aqualad.
What?
No, but I was
I'm
thinking.
a man, bro.
I was thinking. Aqualad is a guy, by the way.
I don't know who is Aqualad.
He's a small version of Aquaman.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
See, Young Justice League or
Young
see,
Justice League. Yeah.
Young Justice. Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
you know the guy who can breathe underwater with like blue things on his arm, which is actually water.
This.
Yeah.
By the way, guys. Yeah. I was about to say something, but I'm not able to say it. So let's go to the second.
And like, if you can breathe underwater, you cannot drown.
Yeah. So no, but I was about to. Yeah, I remember the joke I was about to say. What his superpower would be? That's easy. Being able to go on a boat.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I'm going to do it. All right.
I know. It's a joke. I wanted
If
to tease you a
can't-
little.
If you can't, we're gonna put you to sleep.
Okay, so let's crack this up because it's gotta be the subject of. If I can put it there. Thank you.
39.
Get it out of the nan. Chinese. Get it out of the nan. That's me. I'm joking. Go ahead. Okay, so the subject is gonna be a non-existing superpower. That doesn't mean necessarily that when I say non-existing, it's mean that it doesn't exist. It can be superpower or super accessories. Something that will be used that don't exist. Or if it does something else entirely. For example, we talked about it earlier. The Dragon Eye Blade in my story. In Demon Hunter. The Dragon Eye Blade is a blade that doesn't exist. In other words, it's not there. but it can. You can. It's like a retractable blade, but without having a blade attached to it. So
Oh, a
even
lightsaber.
even if they scan it,
I think it's like a
They-
key blade.
no,
Like
no,
something
no.
like
It has a pommel, a sword pommel,
yeah.
but the blade doesn't exist.
What I mean is that when you pour power into it, the blade appears.
No, because this one, the pommel exists
Uh-huh.
and the blade doesn't. But the Dragon Eye blade, what I mean is, it doesn't exist in a story, but we thought about it. We invented it. The Dragon Eye blade is actually one of the most overpowered blade ever because you can fight with someone and he thought he hit the blade because you're trying to hit him while you make it disappear and reappear and hit the person behind it. Could be dangerous, but it could be awesome.
Okay, so what's your non-existing power?
My non-existing power. Well, actually, it's probably
just-
gonna be the Dragon Eye blade, of course.
You just said it. Your turn, bro.
My Dragon Eye blade is pretty much awesome. I would take it anytime. So it's your turn.
Me, I want a key that can allow me to travel between dimension.
Okay. Between dimension, what type of dimension? You're gonna go hell, heaven, hurt. Then what?
Okay, but
I
you
want
know,
some explaining.
Okay, for example, you take the key. You want to go, for example, to the middle age state or something.
So to travel through time.
You
Wait.
want to take a selfie through times?
No, what I want to do is take the key,
Yeah,
travel the dimension where
it exists.
where it's the middle age time, and go there.
I gotta admit that could be cool if you can travel to existing dimension that we know about. For example, going to a TV series, like we talked about last time, Digimon, or you could go to Attack on Titan place.
So
Oh.
I wouldn't go there though.
I
no,
think you
no,
want to
no.
be friends with Rimuru.
Rimuru. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
a bad
true. That's
slime
true.
slurp.
I slurp. What the fuck?
You,
Yeah.
you can go and see what's his name? Kazuma.
Yeah.
And say, this girl is hot. Can you steal our panties, please?
I want to see under it.
Yeah,
I-
I want
I
to see
thi-
what,
you know
she's
what?
wearing as a panty. He does that and say, she doesn't wear panties. And you say, oh crap, I need to go home.
Like you see, if I were in Konosuba, the first thing I would do is lift the skirt of
Aqua?
Aqua. Like she's asking for it. You know how high it is. Like
We can see.
she just bend over and that's it. That's a H stuff.
Yeah, but if you think about it, did you see the anime Gabrielle Dropout? If it's
Yeah.
like that, there's gonna be beam of light going to get to hide everything. He says, why are you naked? It's because there's beam of light. No one can see nothing. So I was like, what the hell?
Or why are you naked? Well, we're on Crunchyroll, so it's okay.
Yeah, there's black dot. That's okay. Wait, black dot doesn't hide anything. Okay, so your turn. Yeah, your turn.
I already talked about it.
Well, it's similar to him, but I call them the Yggdrasil keys. What I mean is that each key can make you go to each world of the Yggdrasil branch in the Nordic mythology. Like one key can make you go to Jotunheim. or one key can make you go to Helheim, Alfheim, every world of on the branch of the Yggdrasil tree. So I would be like Odin with the Bifrost,
Oh,
but
I see.
with the keys.
Now that I think about it, before changing subject,
Like Midgard is Earth. Midgard is Earth. I could go to Asgard, everywhere.
yeah, but I prefer is that can go in any dimension
But because what I like,
because it's yours but amplify.
yeah, but I prefer that because I love mythology. So if I could go to Jotunheim and see some giants,
Okay, then go get hidden by a cyclops.
You're gonna, oh wow, this is a new place. Oh, there was a cyclops there. It just stepped on it.
Cyclop is not Nordic mythology. It's Greek.
Look, I don't care, but
Well, I do.
but you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then you're gonna get swallowed by a
No, if I go,
big snake.
if I go to Jotunheim, I freeze to death.
To death.
Pretty much.
To death.
What was that again?
Your phone.
Come on.
Okay, so before entering the next subject, I just realized something. By the way, I'm gonna change it right now because we are done with that subject right now. We're gonna get back to. That's the first time in 2 episodes that I put it there. By the way, it's normally story the extra train on fire. No. First of all, there's some people who probably watch this podcast saying, when he's gonna do Demon Hunter. I got a bad news for you. Demon Hunter will be one of the last subject that we will touch upon. And when I say one of the last, no, sorry. I forgot about one thing. Demon Hunter, yes, will be one of the last subject. But next podcast will be Demon Hunter fanfiction.
Mm.
That is a subject pretty similar to Demon Hunter. But the fanfiction is a lot different. The character and everything, trust me, you want to learn. You're going to want to listen to it. Okay, so how it came to be. White Ninja, The Stories of a Golden Fighter. First of all, the first story of White Ninja, The Stories of a Golden Fighter was actually, I wanted to create a world with the Sailor Scouts and having more evolution and removing Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I have a.
Sailor Moon is still there, but she is way less there than she is in our own story. So, yeah, you want to add something?
Yeah, a new name for your thing.
Yeah.
WNSGF.
Fuck that.
What?
No, the name is good because the Stories of a Golden Fighter is actually the original name of White Ninja, The Stories of a Golden Fighter. But I thought it would be an addition. The Stories of a Golden Fighter is not... There's multiple stories about a Golden Fighters, but this is the first one. Actually, there's only 2. I could create more, but there's only 2. But okay, so what bring it to it is actually at first, and you're gonna laugh about it because that's funny. At first, I couldn't choose any girl. who the main character was supposed to be with. All I knew that he would end up with Sailor March. That's all I knew. But at first he was going with he was going with Sailor Moon before she was Sailor Moon. It lasts 5 months. They broke up. He was devastating by it. And that was the start. That was the original story, by the way. Then he encountered Sailor Venus. Then he can encounter when she was Sailor V, actually. After that, he encountered Sailor Mercury. He got out with every freaking woman.
I must say, every planet.
In this story.
Is
But-
there a Sailor Pluto?
Yeah. No, she yeah, there is, but yeah. Let's not talk about it. Okay, so I mean every major Sailor Scouts.
Mm.
Okay, and for some reason, E and Sailor March hated each other. For whatever reason, and that's why they end up together because. In these type of story, if you hate each other, that means that you're gonna end up together.
Tsundere.
Pretty much, but no, there is a story behind it. So that was the start. Then I thought, how are they gonna bring each other together? And then I thought, wait, Sailor Scouts exist in that world. We could create a world where there is superhero. So it is a world of superhero where the Sailor Scout live. And in the beginning, Dine, who is the main character names, just want to die. I needed a reason. So in White Ninja, The Stories of Golden Fighter, he wanted to die. Why? That's what I thought. Because every time I needed him a reason to become a superhero. And what does happen with superhero? Why does people get in their mind to become a superhero?
Well, generally speaking, you lose somebody and you want to be a superhero.
Actually, that's bullshit. In this story, you're gonna see every freaking week a superhero dies trying to save people. Because everyone wants to be a superhero. But nobody had the power to it.
I'm thinking
This
about
guy is nuts. He's been rejected badly by Serena. Serena is the original name of Sailor Moon. Before she became Sailor Moon, and when she becomes Sailor Moon, she in her human form is still Serena. So she rejected him badly, and I mean so bad that he wanted to die. And he says, "Well, I don't believe in suicide, so how am I gonna die?" He was watching the news and here, well, this is the third incident this week of a superhero dying. Well, it's been, I don't know, 1 year and a superhero died every day. He says, wow, that's the best way to die. First, you fight, you try to save people, and then you die trying to be a hero,
wasted.
or you survive and be popular because you're a superhero. But his only reason to be a superhero is to die by fighting. Right? Because he don't believe in dying. He don't believe in suicide.
He wants a place in Valhalla.
So, since he don't believe in suicide, he think it's a suicide mission that he will eventually find someone stronger than him to kill him. But he says, what is gonna be my superhero power? All he know is he has amazing control over a Beyblade. He can control it like you control a Ninja Star. So he called himself the White Ninja.
Because he has a Beyblade.
No, because he used a Beyblade like a Ninja Star.
You throw it at people.
Also, he know martial arts. He's actually a martial artist, and he has a Beyblade. He uses it like a star. Also, later he will receive a sword, but that's another thing later. Okay, so let's get it on with the story. Then he meets someone who wants to train him to become a better hero. The trainer was called White Paladin. Okay. So the White Paladin start to train Dine to become the White Ninja and become better. But Dine doesn't want to win. He wants to lose. He wants someone to fight him and kill him. He just want to be a hero and want to die with it. But he will not lose on purpose. He will not die on purpose. He will the one who will kill him will win his kill. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is he's way too good of a superhero. In other words,
So he wants to die with honor.
yeah, exactly. So one day, okay, as a superhero, normally the superhero are in the front of the camera and wow, they are honored. But him and the White Paladin never go in front of the camera. They never show up to people. They just stay in the background and fight the villain.
Like a true ninja.
I'm Batman.
But one day, a new superhero appear called Sailor V. Her job, she save people, go in front of the camera, smile, and interact with people. Everything that Dine doesn't like. And he go to one day they meet up. He says, "You talk too much. You're getting a target on your back. You're gonna die if you continue. If it's not by them, it's gonna be by me." And he leave. The White Paladin heard that. And he says, okay. So I like to be with him. I like his style and everything. I'm gonna capture her. And or he's gonna become a hero in front of everyone, or he will die. She will die anyway, no matter what. Because or I'm gonna kill her, or he's gonna save her, and everything. So he captured her. He put her into a foundry. You know where you melt metal
Yeah.
and stuff like that with chemical, with the explosion chemical.
Yeah.
So the foundry there, he held her there. No, all I know is there's explosion chemical inside the place, not the foundry necessarily, but it's a place.
Let's say a warehouse.
a factory.
Oh, okay.
Let's say a factory. I don't remember what exactly I said, but let's say a factory with bad chemical that can explode by like that. So he capture her. He bring her there. He tie her up with rope. put it on a chair.
Who? White Ninja or White Paladin?
White Paladin capture Sailor V.
Who is his daughter?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, who is a superhero, a new superhero. I told you.
The one who talk too much.
Yeah, the one who talked too much to the press and everything. So, now, Dine, who is actually home and watching TV, saw on the news, well, Sailor V was captured yesterday and we are in front of the factory where she's held hostage by the White Paladin. Dine was like, what? Okay, I better go because something's wrong with this. So he take his Beyblade, go to the factory, and go to the roof of the factory actually, because the police is outside, of course. Why not? And on one side of the building, there was an exit on the other side, but it was blocked, so no one took care of it. So he go to the top of the factory. He grab his Beyblade, open a window. You know the windows
Mm-hmm.
like this on top of the factory. He opened the window. He activate his Beyblade that hit the ropes and cut it down when she's tied up on the chair. So she's free. She look up. He made a sign to keep her silent. And the Beyblade hit the floor, hit the wall, and come back to the White Paladin, who hit it with his sword. He says, White Paladin says, "Oh, you're here, so we can kill her. Go ahead and kill her because she's obviously a wrong superhero. She's not supposed to be a hero. This is not how you're supposed to be a hero." So he says, "No, you don't understand. You're doing it wrong. You're absolutely doing everything wrong. So why do you do that?" The White Paladin and the White Ninja start to fight. And there was 4 metal legs on top of a basin where all the exploding chemical was there. So he start to try to slash the White Ninja. He hit 2 of the metal pipe was holding the chemical. And he says, "Wait, stop! If you hit one of those again, the chemical will fall, and there will be a giant explosion." So he was about to hit him again, try to hit with his sword, and he hit the other metal pipe. So Dine get up, grab Sailor V as they escape together outside of the chemical building, and the giant explosion happened. The White Paladin still inside. But then the sword the White Paladin hold in the explosion arrived right in front of the White Ninja. So he decided to keep the sword as a reminder of what a superhero should be, instead of what he think is supposed to be a superhero style. In the end, White Ninja and Sailor V talk together and decide to team up. Until Sailor V met the Sailor Scouts and become the last member of the Sailor Scouts. So, the day that they meet the Sailor Scouts, Dine returned home because he was in Japan trying to learn stuff in Japan. So, he had to go home in Canada. Because most main character in these stories are Canadian for whatever reason. Because I'm Canadian, probably because I know Canada. Okay. So he returned home. Okay. At this point, the main character decided to return home. So he tell Sailor V to meet him at the airport the day after. He was in normal clothing instead of his uniform, Euro uniform, sorry, and say, "Oh, by the way, here my Beyblade. This is the place where my uniform is hidden. Is it in? I'm not gonna be the hero anymore. I don't have a reason to fight anymore. I don't want to die anymore." And they asked me to go home. So he go home. He go back to Canada. He meets his parents and decide to become a wrestler. Okay, so he go back home. He decide to become a wrestler. But at the same time, an incident happened. A few years later, about 4 years later, an accident happened in Japan. The White Ninja has returned. And is evil.
Mm-hmm.
Sailor V, who became Sailor Venus, actually want to know Dine. Know how he looked like and met Dine in real life. And as a normal human being instead of superhero. So she decided to return to Canada and try to find Dine and see if it's him. Because the White Ninja is still there. And why is he there? Why she cannot find Dine in Japan if the White Ninja is there? So she go to Canada and knock on the door. The parents answer and say, "Oh, you want to see Dine? Yeah, he's at the wrestling show about 40 minutes from here." Okay. So she go there and find Dine winning Canadian Championship. So he's a wrestling champion and he's in Canada. So for those who don't know, every story that I make, fan fiction or not, normally the main character has a scar. It doesn't happen in the wrestling show, but it happened soon. After the wrestling show, he returned home to find the police surrounding his house. And was like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" He learns that a super villain named the Dark Knight, who was the last villain he defeated in Japan, who broke his sword thanks to Dine, is in his house and has his parent capture. So he entered the house by the basement, found one of his former Beyblade, less powerful than the one he had in Japan, but still powerful. He get it and show it at the villain, trying to save his parents. But as the Beyblade go to the swords, this time the Beyblade broke. The sword is stronger than it was, and he received the metal of the blade right across his eyes. And trying to save his dad, he received the other slash right here, across his face by the sword. He lost consciousness. Both his parents was killed. And before he lost consciousness, he received a piece of paper. "You're strong. You're probably going to be able to defeat me one day. So go to that. Defeat if you want to defeat me in 2 years." So he received a piece of paper marked as the World Martial Arts Championship. So, I don't know if you know, but Dine is a badass. Okay? Right now, he knows martial art. He knows, not martial arts, but he knows wrestling really well. He knows how to throw a Beyblade and control it by hitting at a certain place and going an angle and everything. So, he goes to Japan. Goes back to Japan. He says, I'm going to find a place to train with martial arts. So, you see a girl, passing flyer, and give him a flyer about martial arts in a temple. Her name is Ray, who is actually, in reality, Sailor March. He doesn't know that. No one know that. Who cares? But it will be important soon because he sit on the table, starting to eat, and then there's three thugs who wants to, is their boss want to buy the temple to make it a something with it instead of a temple. They want to destroy the temple. So, and the guy and the owner of the temple owes money to this guy. So, they don't want to this thing to work. So, three thugs trying to attack Ray. And they take out the knife. Dine, like I said, who is a badass, by the way, take his Beyblade, launcher, put this Beyblade on, throw the Beyblade on the three blades of the knife, and broke them. He put the Beyblade down and continued to eat like nothing happened. In about 3 seconds, the thugs, trying to be, hey, what are you doing? He tried to take the plate and throw it to the ground. Dine took the plate, grabbed his arm, put it on the side, grabbed his head, put it on the table, bang, and the guy fall back. He put, the guy stay on the table. He put his plate on the guy and start to eat again. While the other two guys are beat up by Ray. And by the way, Lita, who is Sailor, wow, I'm gonna be beat up by the Sailor Scouts group. Who is actually Jupiter, I think. Yeah, Sailor Jupiter. And Dine took the flyer, said thank you, and leave. So, he arrived when the guy who owned the place and the other guy was arguing because he owed him money and he still didn't pay. He says, how much does he owe you? Because, by the way, I forgot to mention, when his parents die, they just won the lottery. So, not only is he badass, but he has money too, because his parents give him all. So he take the money and says, "How much is he? Does he owe you? About 10 million. That's not a problem. I got a 100." So he give him the money. He says, "Well, how am I gonna? I cannot pay you back." He says, "That's not a problem. I need teaching. So teach me martial arts, and you're gonna owe me nothing. It's yours. Keep it. I just want to learn martial arts." Since Ray, the granddaughter of the owner of the place, saw him fight, she know he can fight. So she says, "Why are you fighting? Why you come here to learn how to fight if you already know how to fight?" He says, "Because I want to." The guy By day, he learns martial arts at the temple. By night, he train to become stronger. So not only by day he train, by night he train, so he doesn't sleep. Now that he becomes stronger, he decided to Sailor V returned from her trip to Canada and saw Dine. She says, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I'm here to learn martial arts." And by the way, she's in Sailor V uniform. Dine never saw Sailor V in her normal life. He don't know what she looked like. She knew her in her normal life, but she never met her as Sailor V.
He
Become
never met her as salary.
yeah. So he don't know how she looked like exactly in normal form, but he know her in normal form.
Yes, because
It's complicated, but basically he know her, but he don't know it's her. Okay. So she came to meet him as Sailor V and says, "What are you gonna do about your doppelganger, the one who take
The fake white ninja.
the fake white ninja?" Yeah, exactly. He says, "I don't care. I'm not here for that." She says, "What are you here for?" "For the martial arts tournaments in 2 years. That's all." So the guy trained by day and night
for 2 years.
for 2 years. 1 year have passed. 1 year have passed since
Well-
he start training.
He's not human. He needs to sleep. Sleep is
Calm-
everything.
Calm down. He train every day. The thing is, his power doesn't increase because he doesn't sleep. One day he fall unconscious. He sleep for a week. When he wake up, what the fuck is happening? He was training for a year without stopping, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how much power he would have gained if he would have sleep. Now imagine that he trained for a year without stopping. Then he sleep. I think he just realized what I'm meaning by that.
Oh.
He realized that he has hidden power. That his power is awakened. Then one day there is a giant spaceship in front, in the sky of Tokyo, threatening to destroy the world. Dying, looking for the Dark Knight, tired of this bullshit, decide to, hey, they must be in the same team. So, I'm gonna go there and ask them question. By giving them a little see Sailor V in the scouts. By the way, he discovered that Sailor V became Sailor Venus because there's only a mask between them. Okay? Just a mask, seriously. That's all the difference between them two. And he says, "What?" She said, "What are you doing here?" Actually, she didn't recognize him because that's when he became the Golden Fighter.
Mm.
So he points up, saying, "You want to go there?" Changing his voice, "Do you want to go there?" And they say yes. Okay, fine. He grabbed a rope. He grabbed a knife. Put the rope on the knife. Throw it at the spaceship. By the way, it's about
Very high.
500 to 600 feet in the sky. He threw the knife and got it right on above the door. Was like, well, here's your rope. And he jumped. He's at the door. By the way, he's a golden fighter, meaning his hair change and everything, except for clothes and everything. One of the Sailor Scouts spots something. Sailor Mercury is probably the most intelligent Sailor Scouts ever. And she spots that he has a scar. Like Dinah's.
Uh-huh.
1 + 1 = 2, right? Okay. So she says nothing right now. At this point, she says nothing. He goes in the door. He points in the bottom, saying, because not saying anything, just point at the bottom. There's a cell down there. One of the a future daughter of Serena and Darian, who is Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask, is in the basement in the cell. She came from the future. She was captured. They're not married yet, by the way, and they don't have children yet. It's in the future. So they go down together while he goes up and start to beat up every single villain in the ship. By the way, all dead. Except one. Grabbed by the throat. So, are you going to tell me where the Dark Knight is? I don't know anything. That's a villain, by the way. I don't know anything. Please don't hurt me. Look, I don't care. If you're not able to tell me, I'm going to kill you. So tell me. I don't know anything. Fine. Grab his head, smash it on the ground, while Sailor V is behind. And Sailor V realized with his voice, because he starts normally because no one's around except the villain, and say,
Die?
You're him. You're dying. He says, okay, this spaceship, yeah, has no pilot. Yeah. It's going to the ground.
Yep.
Yep. And we're in the air. Yep. Without any way of getting down. And the spaceship is going to crash in the city.
Yep.
Yep. And by the way, Dine is a big nerd. Because he plays Street Fighter. Because he know the Hadouken. Okay? So he says, well, go to the door. When the spaceship is low enough, I'm going to stop it. And you're going to get out. Sailor Venus look at him and say, you're going to stop the spaceship? Yeah, is there a problem with that? Not sure about that. I see many problem with that. How? Good question. Bye. So, Dine got off the ship. Actually, he just arrived at the door. There's a rope. No, I'm gonna jump down. He jumped down. He's on the ground. He's going toward the city where the spaceship is coming in front of him. He grabbed the spaceship and slowly grind the ground to slowly stop it. The Sailor Scouts with the kid get down the spaceship with the rope, of course. Get out the spaceship. When they're out of the spaceship, he grabbed the spaceship, throw it in the air, and do an Hadouken attack to destroy it.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Okay. So, yeah, of course, Sailor Venus returned. and see that Dine just drop unconscious because he used too much energy. I hope if he threw a spaceship in the sky with the duty and the do kit and destroy it, probably out of juice a little. So he dropped down. Before the other arrive, he take him, hide him, and says, "Where's the white ninja? Where's the golden fighter? Sorry, I don't know." So, in the end, he returned to the he heal up, he returned, and he rests for a day or two. Of course, he goes back to the place where he left the stuff of the white ninja because he realized that his costume was actually just his clothes. So he decided to go where the stuff of the white ninja is and try to get some stuff to hide his body. And then there was Sailor Mercury saying, "Okay, now you got some explaining to do. I won't tell the other scouts, but you need to talk to me." He says, "What do you want to know?" "Well, first, how stupid are you?" "Why?" Because you didn't remove your scar before getting to kill the other guys, so how stupid are you?" At the same time, Sailor Venus arrived, of course. And Amy, who is actually Sailor Mercury, look at her and says, "Are you as stupid as him?" "Why?" "You knew he was the white ninja because you told me. And now he's the golden fighter and you try to hide it." "How do you know?" The scar, maybe? It has the same scar as Dine? "At least if you want to save the world, come on, remove your scar, god damn it." He says, "Oh, I'm gonna do that." He said she gave him a device that when he transformed, it hid his scar.
With a mask.
With no, it's a device that hid his scar automatically. But only when he transformed. Because if he loses his scar and the other guy loses his scar at the same time, it would be a little weird.
Yeah.
So, okay, so 1 year later, finally the martial arts tournament began. Weirdly, the white ninja, who is actually the evil white ninja that we're gonna call him, has disappeared as soon as he got back to Japan. So he says, "Who cares?" While fighting in the final of the tournament, because of course, at this power, he's gonna be in the final of the tournament, huh?
Yeah.
He discovered that the last competitor that he's facing is actually the Dark Knight. So he doesn't attack, and the other guy fall out of the ring. He says, "Well, boy, with what you did to me, your honor is gonna be pissed because you lost to me. You want to die because you lost to me? Well, tough luck, man. I'm not gonna kill you. You're gonna stay alive and live with the fact that you lost to me." And he transformed into the Dark Knight in front of everyone else. And Sailor Moon, trying to protect the world, destroy him.
Sailor Moon is overpowered.
Sailor Moon is powerful,
Destroying the Dark Knight.
but Dine power is probably equal without transformation to Sailor Moon. Transform, he is even more powerful. So now he's pissed at Sailor Moon, but decides to go home and live a normal life. He decided to enter the military for a couple of years. And the Negaverse, who is actually the evil in Sailor Moon, attack the squad of 9, meaning he was the only survivor
Mm.
of his team. So he returned to Japan. By the way, it's Neo Tokyo, the place.
Like Kyoto or something.
No, Neo Tokyo.
Oh,
Uh,
Neo Tokyo. Okay.
Okay, it's a future place. It's a kingdom that doesn't exist here, but in the lore, it's the place where the last line of defense of Hurt, because the Negaverse attack Hurt.
Okay.
So they want to make peace with Neo Tokyo and try to join their army to have protection with Canada. So they sign the only they
Send.
thank you. The only survivor of this group with a friend of his who is actually pretty important in the story. I'm going to tell you why later. And to go to Japan and make friends. Because when he got back to Japan, he says, "Oh my God, I'm going to see Sailor V in the group again. They're my friend and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be fun." Oh God, am I wrong? So, in Japan, in Neo Tokyo, there's a new kingdom that protect the world, leading by Queen Neo Serenity, also known as Serena, also known as Sailor Moon, and King Darien, who is actually Tuxedo Mask in the series, but who cares? This is actually part of the lore of Sailor Moon, by the way. Actually, if you remember the part that he wants to die, he was rejected badly by Serena. Now she is the queen. So what do you think he does when he learns that it's her?
Kill the queen.
No.
Shame her.
No. He went in front of her and say, "Hey, I'm the White Ninja. What you gonna do about it?" What happened? I'm not gonna let you guess. It's gonna be fun.
Punch in the face.
Nope.
Mm.
The guard around the castle surround Dine with spear in their hand.
Good luck.
What does he do?
You take his Beyblade out and and break every spear.
Arrest me.
All right.
You get to
Okay.
prison. The thing is, the only one who knows something about him didn't say anything. Actually, she wasn't there. Sailor Venus was outside doing something else. So, when she got back, she learned about it. She was pissed because they arrest him without knowing the full story. So when it happened, they end up explaining and everything. Serena realized what happened and why. Because all she knew is a master. That's the rank of Dine in this story. A master striker was supposed to see her. What she didn't know is Master Striker name was Dine. When she realized his name is Dine, she put things together. What happened in her past? The fact that she broke his heart. And he says that exactly to get arrested. But they start to explain, okay, now you're going to tell me why you said that you were the white ninja. He says, because it's true. I'm the white ninja. I'm not the evil white ninja. I'm the white ninja. I cannot deny that. That's a fact. So, and they start to talk. And I'm going to end it soon because it's a big story. But it's a fun one. Well, in the end, the other white ninjas start to reemerge.
Rock again.
He wants to kill someone. So, Dine and Sailor Marsh decide to go and confront. Actually, no, sorry. Let's restart that. The Golden Fighter reappear. Weirdly. Dine is back. Golden Fighter is back. No wonder. And they learn about the White Ninja. So, the Golden Fighter and Sailor March was tasked to undown the White Ninja and discover what's happening. The White Ninja end up killing by accident Sailor March. While dying, she tell the Golden Fighter that she's in love with him. Not dying, the Golden Fighter. And then we learn who is trying to take the place of the White Ninja.
Let me guess.
White Paladin.
Should be.
Yeah, pretty much. So the White Paladin die. And
The White Paladin, I know.
the bad White Paladin die. And Dine return home defeated because Sailor March died. And you have feeling for her. And he discovered there is a way to save her. Let's say that he go to another dimension to save her. And there's a lot of happening. And that happened. Sadly, this has to end now. Because this episode is over an hour long. And I have more to say, but like every freaking story that I tell, I can tell you more about it. A lot more. So, we're going to do the outro. They're going to do the presentation. I'm going to... their name. I'm going to tell you what is the next podcast. And then I'm going to do the outro. So, it's your turn, man.
Hi. Wait. Bye-bye. Kirito39 was here.
Was here. He's not here anymore. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you can go away. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
We
still see you. Okay, your turn.
Zeberu Dragnus here.
Zerberu.
Okay, and this is the Extra 395. On the next episode, we will see
We'll talk about...
we will see and talk about something that was never put down on the paper, but it was put on the paper, but was changed like hell, so it couldn't be a fan fiction anymore. But we were gonna talk about the fan fiction of Demon Hunter. So, Demon Hunter, by the way, is
I think that's this one you want to her. Maybe.
I think it's the other way. Okay. So we're gonna talk about Demon Hunter fan fiction. It's important. Not DH Demon Hunter fan fiction. So we're gonna
Stop it. Don't touch it.
There was a wire under it, so it was.
We could have done it
Yeah.
after.
So this is DX395 from my own channel. Signing out. I will see you guys later. DX395, sign out. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.